Hey, 5 seconds in, I'm looking and fixing my hair. Always have that shower, still damp hair look. I don't get real pretty for this, do I? Got my mic on. Check, check. FOC. It is Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to the fathers out there. I am a stepfather, so I hijack the holiday day. Still have to come to work by myself, but after work, I'm forcing the family to treat me like a king. All right, FOC, it's the morning. Again, maybe one day I'll get a scheduled time and more people will be able to join, but it's always off the cuff. I've always got lots of going on. So it's like, oh, when can I fit this in during the weekend? Lately, it's been more Sundays than I would rather Fridays. There are still some cover images not available, which is sad. Doesn't help with ordering the books. But if you like those artists, you might just jump in on those, right? Okay, we've got a sexy unicorn photo over here. Um, we are selling t-shirts. We're going to be doing different t-shirts every couple months, and this is the first one. We're going to be doing a print to order. So if you want it, you got to order it. And if you do order it, we're going to send you a 10% discount code that you can use on the website, a one-time code. But yeah, $35 for a CCB t-shirt. And yeah, we printed off a few just to test different shirt materials, and we found this one to be more favorable, very soft. It's not like a Gildan. There you go, soft touch. Anyway, limited time. If you want to support the CCB, you can scoop one of those. But we're here for the FOC. So obviously, we go to the CanadianComicBin.com, which will be changing soon. We're working on a shift. We are going to test out Shopify. We're going to lose some things because, like, I know in Shopify stores, you generally can't get everything like in order like we do on Squarespace. I don't think. We're going to try, but we'll see. But the search bar will be far superior, and we'll be able to do some other bells and whistles to help people with their comic purchasing. Anyway, that is coming. We'll give you more news when it's going to go into play, and I'm sure there's going to be some quirks as we switch over. But anyway, pre-sales. Go to the website, click the pre-sales, and we've got our DC, Image, Indie, and Marvel. We'll start with DC. It's always DC. I seem to be frozen over here. Am I? I'm looking at my screen, and let me refresh it maybe. Yeah, guys, I don't know what is happening with the screen on my right. I'm going to remove it and bring it back. No? Let me try another one. Sorry. Man. Yeah, I can't seem to get that to scroll through. I am not very technical with this, so here, let's delete it. We're going to share a new one. Let's bring this in, and we'll test. There we go. We're locked in. We figured it out. Stumbled upon the secrets of the interweb. Anyway, we're going to go to our pre-sales. We've got our DC, Image, Indie, and we're going to start with DC. So Absolute. It's Absolute Batman is our second most subscribed to series, and pre-orders are always really strong too. We keep the reprints in stock as best as we can. I know we're out of a lot of stuff, but next week we should have 3 new reprint issues. I think like 4, 5, and 6 maybe. But we've got Batman fourth printing in number 3. Absolute Superman 3 second printing, and Absolute Wonder Woman 4 second printing, and 3 third printing. I know we have a bunch of 3 first prints, so if you need the first print, we've got it. But yeah, the trade should be coming out soon. I think this month we get, or no, no, it is June. Maybe this month or the beginning of July, we get our Absolute Batman trade hardcover. If you still haven't read it, I don't know what you're doing, man. There's a fly buzzing around. Okay, Gotham City Sirens. This is coming out weekly, little mini series. It's not doing what I thought it would do. The last mini series was kind of weak, but these Nubovich variants are pretty good. And they're doing another Guillaume March connecting cover, and there's also like that foil prismatic version. Absolute Batman number 10. The cover has been leaked already. It is Bane, just looking, I guess, bigger with a smaller head. I don't know. I don't know why they covered that image up, but there you go. And Delato, he's already done a variant cover. He's getting another one. And Guillaume March. I used to really like Guillaume, and then I just started to not like his art, but I do like this. I think this is better than his Gotham City covers that he's been doing, and I like that one. Superman Treasury. They haven't done a Treasury, like a modern Treasury, in quite some time, but we got it right here. And Redondo is going to be doing the cover and the interior. It's written by Dan Jurgens. Dan Jurgens' art is here, not finished. Scott Koblish, known for throwing as many characters as possible on a cover. And there, it's no doubt. And man, this fly is. We got the photo, and there's going to be a foil Redondo. It's an expensive book, $20 for the standards and $27 for the foil. Trinity, Daughter of Wonder Woman. Tom King miniseries, going to be a little lighter, but there is an homage variant to Death in the Family. So I don't know if something upsetting is going to happen in this issue. Educare variant. And Tula Lote. She does a lot of work with Tom King. Supergirl 3. The Art Germ, I assume he's gonna be doing a cover for every single one. The Art Germ covers do well. And lyrics. Okay, fly, go away. Just don't land on my lip or something. Oh shoot, where am I? Action Comics 1088. Mark Waid jumping on, and Ryan Sook covers. A little more focus on Superboy, I suppose, in this series. Carl Kerschel. I always liked his art. He's a good artist. A little cartoony, you know. Green Lantern Corps. We don't put this series on our stands. We just don't sell enough. We tried it when it first kicked off, but that Galman, he does Terminator for Dynamite. It's a pretty cool cover. Yeah, it just doesn't sell off the stands for us very well. So if you're wanting it, you got to pre-order it from us. Ryan Johnson, like that Barbie cutout kind of homage. And Aquaman 7. And another Galman, and it's a good one. Galman fits well with the DC Universe characters. And another Leslie Lyrics cover. And a Mark Spears. Do you guys remember those DC cards in the 90s? Marvel had, I think they were at Series 2, maybe Series 3. Then DC started to do cards. I bought them as a kid. I loved buying card packs. But yeah, a little homage. I wonder if he's going to do a string of DC card kind of things. Batman and Robin 23. You got a Ferreria cover. I like the cape. Looks more like an Absolute Batman cape. A Latour. And we got our Gotham City Sirens variant by Anceletto. And that's a good one. Robin and Batman. This first issue comes out next week. The last series that Nyan and Lemire did was really, really good. If you haven't read it, I recommend it. It's a great Batman Robin or Robin Batman story. Albuquerque variant and March and Dark Patterns #8 and Waters. There's a Martin Simmons cover that's pretty creepy. And I didn't put the F in there. So this is Iron Ice, Fire and Ice. Another miniseries from them. Jessica Fong cover, who's known for Poison Ivy stuff. Nice cover. Batman, Gotham by Gaslight, A League for Justice, #1. So Elseworld stuff. Fiumara cover is pretty cool. And there's a Sinkovich cover, which is also pretty cool. And DC versus Vampires, the Christmas cover, Christmas in July, I suppose. And Ryan Brown variant. I guess we got a Vampire Grodd. And Homer. I do like the Homer covers. And this has been pushed back, so we're not going to see it on this FOC. So it'll linger again on next week. It's been here for, what, this is the 3rd week. Anyway, that's the DC stuff. Let's see what Image Comics is putting out. Knights, #1. I actually found another #1 in the back. And I was like, oh, I'm going to put this on the site. And I misplaced it. So it's, again, somewhere in the back, but that's a fun cover. It's a vampire series that got picked up. It's going to be a TV series. Spawn, 366. He is struggling to hold back threats spilling out from hell. I do like that that variant's pretty cool. Blood Squad 7 taking on that 90s superhero thing, but we just didn't get any readers on that series. King Spawn 47. I like the way the cape cuts away and you get a different image inside there. That's a great cover. And this ends tonight. #1 of 3. Jay Lee on interior art, which he doesn't do a lot of, and Jerry Duggan writing it. But Adam Hughes variant, 1 in 25. If you want a bundle, get 25 copies of the A cover. You get a 1 in 25, and you get the 1 in 10 Jay Lee. It's like a Kill Bill type thing. Or you could just get the 3, an A cover, 1 in 10, and 1 in 25, your choice. But Adam Hughes, there you go. What is the series about? Oh, it's a long read. Pulse Pounding. Comic event of the summer aims for your jugular, courtesy of master artists. Okay, get to what it's about. It's a kick-off of 3 interconnected tales of bloody revenge in Las Vegas. The debut issue stars 2 sisters hunted by assassins for their shocking family secret. Oversized, action-packed romp. Every panel is crushed with love by Jay, and the series is completed. We got some special guests too. Adam Hughes variant. So there you go. Special guests. Curious. The Unchosen, another one. David Marquez is writing this. You might remember him from Amazing Spider-Man. I think Miles as well, and some X-Men stuff with Bendis. But he's writing and drawing. There's a variant. I think there's a 1 in 25 peach variant for that. There's a blank. Farmhand. Free Planet #3. There's a lot of talk about this book. Apparently, it's a very, very good read. #2 came out. I think we're sold out, or we didn't put it on the stands. I can't remember, but we still have a couple copies of the first print of #1, which is in a reprint. But there's a B cover. I'm thinking I should give it a read. And I Hate Fairyland, a little homage to Hellboy. There's a black and white. Power Fantasy. We stopped putting this on the stands because the readers just kind of dropped off after issue 2 or 3. Apparently it's really good, but our subscribers subscribe to it, and that is that. So if you want it, you got to pre-order it. Transformers #22. Somebody asked why we don't put Transformers, GI Joe, and Void Rivals in um, our new release or videos, and it's because our sales have dropped on those. And sometimes we'll put an issue on the stand, sometimes we won't, but it doesn't sell regularly enough. We have our subscribers and our pre-orders, but whenever we try a bunch on the stands, they almost never sell. So that's why. Battle Beast third printing. We did get the second printing, and issue 2 comes out next week. So there you go. Image Comics. Let's jump into the indie world. Okay, Big Rig variant bundle. We screwed up. Your benefit. So I didn't know there was no discount on this book. So we were selling it at $82, and that is actually the cost of the book. So those people that pre-ordered it, you're going to get it at cost. But there was a sell-through. They sent us an email saying that Big Rig, 1 in 10 stores were going to get what they wanted. Like, so we may not have gotten any. We may have gotten 1 or 2. So they decided to push it another week. They increased the package by 1 extra book, so you're going to get 11. That 1 in 10,000 is now stretched to be a 1 in 40,000. They're adding 3 1 in 10,000s, and they're adding extra stuff they're not telling us about. But we did increase the box to what it's supposed to be, so it's a $150 box. There you go. If you want it, if you missed out on the first go, you can grab it now. But those first people who ordered it, they lucked out and they get it at cost. We make no money. We lose money because the cost of shipping it from the US to us is, not going to be cheap. So anyway, people are still wanting this package, and it's available for you. 4,000 boxes. There you go. That's how many Big Rig variant bundles are out there. Archie meets Jay and Silent Bob, and it's written by Kevin Smith. So we'll see what happens. A little grunge era Archie. Lots of different covers. I know Grayscale, same thing. We got Frank Avila. We've got Phil Hester. I haven't seen his art in a while. Remember him from Green Arrow. I got a Dan Parent. I got a Dan Parent sketch just recently. I never showed anybody yet. And Ty Templeton. Oh yeah, another cartoony artist. And there's a foil one as well. And if you want to bundle a bunch of the covers, there you go, 25% off. Toxic Avengers. Toxic Team Up. So you got the Jersey Devil and the Toxic Avenger. And there's a card variant for that. They Choose Violence. If you like skulls, there you go. And there is a Raza homage variant. Buried a long time ago. Little horror series. I didn't even notice all the skulls in the creek bed there. Slasher's Apprentice. Another horror thing. Lots of horror, right? Wild Animals, a new series. Ed Brisson, Canadian writer. Neil, hey, my name. My life has been falling apart, so this is about me. And a Robert Hack variant. Heavy Metal #2. #1 did really well. It didn't sell out right away. It just kind of like slowly went for us. And I think we only have like 1 or 2 copies of the other one. This makes me think of Game of Thrones, this kind of character. They are expensive, I'm not going to lie, but you get a lot of content, a lot of classic heavy metal stuff in there. But there you go, 3 covers to choose from. Big old book. Never Wars #2. I think we only sold like 1 copy of #1. There was a bunch of one-shots. Oh, there's another heavy metal by Jim Mahfood. Just skipped over there. Dark Regards, #3 of 4, second to last issue. There's a B cover. Blood Type. We sold it on #1. I have more coming, but that is a great cover. The art inside is really good. Yeah, I like that cover a lot. And here's a Sorrentino B cover. Rick and Morty. I actually started catching up on Rick and Morty because I haven't seen the last like 3 or 4 seasons, whatever it was, and I've been enjoying some of it. But there you go, Rick and Morty versus the Universe. Quite a few covers. The comic book event. Rick and Morty cast members will be in Montreal, which happens in a couple weeks, and we'll be there. Rick and Morty blank. And this Conan has been up for a couple of weeks. Same with this Mega Man and Bronze Faces as well. But Minor Arcana, that's new. Jeff Lemire. I've read the first couple issues. I like it. I'm going to read more. We have the first trade in stock. I will jump back into this. I like this kind of fantasy, mystical, dark, adulty kind of thing. Lotte, that's a great cover. And the last boy, number 4, Panosian. We got a bunch of mermaids. And Woo variant cover. Good one. And the series is good. I enjoy it. I've read the first 2 issues. FML, just pointing guns. Kelly Sue DeConnick. And there's a B by Kelly Thompson. Magic Order, last issue and last part of the series. It concludes. I like the beginning of this series, and then I just fell off. This is what, volume 6, and a lot of people have like the shifting publishers. I think that affects a title as well, almost as much as being delayed. Tex Arcanum. It's got to be a horror story taking place in southern America. Well, let's read about it. America is a melting pot for the supernatural, ghosts and gods, angels and demons, horror stories, and tall tales. They travel from across the globe to collide in the rural heartland. And cowboy arcanist Avery Bell has spent a very long lifetime amongst them. Horror noir meets Elmore Leonard in the mystic Midwest. I am going to give that a shot. We got our Saturday Morning Turtles, My Little Pony, Hoofed Loose. So if you're a Footloose fan, maybe you'll dig this. I don't know if it has anything to do with Footloose, but we'll see. Zootopia 5, this has been up here a while. Darkwing Duck, DuckTales, Fire and Ice, all these have been up here. But Red Sonja, Powerpuff Girls, Super Villain Spectacular, number 1. So I assume this is a one-shot, so it's all about the villains. You got 3 covers. But this Bjorn Barron's Red Sonja, Army of Darkness, number 4. I like that big monster. I think it's awesome. Tim Seeley. I don't think much of the other. Well, this is bad. I guess she's a zombie. This one I did not really like. And Jelinek, not a fan of this either. But that first cover, there you go. Silverhawks has been up for a while. New Space Ghost, though. Brand new Space Ghost series starting up with Tina. You actually see his face here. I never see Space Ghost's face on the cover. I never read Space Ghost comics, so I don't know if they show it in the comic. Jay Lee. Michael Cho. And Bjorn Barons. We also get an Alex Ross. That's pretty cool. And there's a foil Ross and a blank Terminator. This has been up for a while, and Thundercats as well. These all have been up for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. Trump's Titans, that's been up. Captain Planet, I can't remember if this is new, but we've got a Captain Planet thing here. Yeah, all these guys have been up a while. Just waiting for them to come back on FOC. Distillery is slowly getting their things together. All right, that's the indie comics. Let's finish it off with Marvel. There's going to be some covers missing here, sadly, but it's not me. Bjorn Barons continues his A-cover run on Bring On the Bad Guys, Abomination. We got a Schraff. And Mercado has a cover. Every issue he's been doing a cover. and Sister Sorrow. It's a good one. Who did that one? Fan Yang and Todd Knock. Not bad for Todd Knock. Deadpool Wolverine number 7. This series just doesn't have the followers. People from Wolverine, our subscribers from Wolverine don't really get this, maybe one or two, and our subscribers from Deadpool, same thing, like maybe one scoops it. But we got a Walt Simonson, Apocalypse. We had a lot of pre-sales on this cover. Still more time to go, but yeah, like people have been digging this cover. We'll probably put a few on the stands as well because that's a big Galactus skull and that looks awesome. Castellini, pretty generic. Kale New, I like that. Sad, he's on his board, FF behind him. And I did like this Cooter one. I like the way the lean back. It's a good Silver Surfer cover. Eddie Brock Carnage. There you go. Ryan Brown cover. Thanks for hanging out for the 2 people who did catch this live stream. A little homage to our classic horror Tales of the, or not Tales from the Crypt, the EC stuff. Exceptional X-Men 11. I think more people are going to go for the B from Yoon. Giant size House of M number 1. Not sure what's going to go on there, but Talavera, his covers have been doing really well, so I imagine this one will get some good solid pre-sales. Cocolo, fine, and an homage to Joe Quesada. Imperial is getting a second print. World to Come, I think we have one copy of maybe the David Mack left, but all the other copies are sold out. A second print is coming, and we don't have our cover images for the next 2 B and C covers, David Marquez and Torrin Clark. Moon Knight, Fistaconchu, number 10. Moon Knight buyers have kind of went away. Our Retrovision is not available, but there's a Stephen Platt cover. There you go. New Avengers, number 2. Was originally Thunderbolts, but it's New Avengers now. And I do like that. Marvel Studios one. And Ben Oliver. That's Clea. And Rod Reese, Killuminati, Creepy Doctor Strange. And Caselli. There we go. New Champions, number 7. Kind of a blase cover. This one's better. And One World Under Doom, we're getting our reprints. 3rd for number 1, 2nd for 2, 3, and 4. And Predator vs. Spider-Man, last issue. There's more Predators. And an homage to Mike Zeck. Oh, sorry, there we go. Spider-Girl number 2. David Nakayama doing the A covers for a bit. And there's the Fantastic Four. Long Arms of the Law. This Nogi variant is pretty cool. It reminds me of the old David Aja. Star Wars number 3. We're missing a bunch of covers. And there's the action figure. But we've been having some trouble with the Chris Sprouse variants because sometimes they switch the cover image. It's happened twice. I know some people ordered this one that was Kylo Ren, but when it came out, it was I don't know, it was maybe Ren and somebody else running instead of the Kylo cover. And then number 2 came out. Again, it was supposed to be someone else, and the cover image changed. So there's not much we can do. If you don't want it, we'll again let you know, and we can just refund you or whatever. But 2 covers so far have been different images. Ultimate Black Panther 18. Don't have the Chris Allen cover, but here's the Rod Reese. And Ultimate Spider-Man 17, second print, Peach Momoko. I thought this was coming out last week, but it's on this week's FOC. Good cover, reveals who is Mysterio. And there is a Spider-Man Incursion 1, Sarah Pichelli second printing. Don't have the cover. Ultimate X-Men number 17, Peach Momoko still writing and drawing the series. And Nick Klein has a creepy little monster version. And Yuki Kaiku. Doomed 2099, number 1. Frank Thierry and Delio Diaz. Derek Chu cover. We're jumping back in the 2099 era with a bit of Doom. Our Claudio variant is not there, but here's our Panosian. And Ken Lashley. Deathlock, there you go. And there's a Natiz Marvel Rivals game variant, and that's it. So that's the FOC. We've got it. We're done. And I still got an hour and a half before the store opens, so I can actually work on some back issue comics. You know, got some fun stuff coming. Ant-Man, Alice Cooper, Legion of Monsters. There's lots of cool stuff here. We're doing a run of Godzilla. I've got number 1 in the press right now, so look at the camera, right? Anyway, cool stuff coming. We've been pumping out new releases. So if you have not checked out the new releases in a bit, we've got our videos right here of everything that's been added. So yeah, 11th, 12th, 14th, and hopefully today we'll get another video. We might not because I'm in the store. If it's busy, I can't really work on the back issues very much. Anyway, that's the FOC. 8 p.m. Is when you need to order by tomorrow. Mondays, 8 p.m. from our website. Please do it and order a t-shirt if you're needing clothes and you're short on t-shirts. All right. See you guys later next week. Howdy.